on it. Ha! I got on 2 chains. Y'all ain't boy. I'm dream chasing, but I ain't fulfilling.
For today's news, there's been a fire outbreak at the local shirt factory.
As of right now, there are 15 survivors and 30 casualties. We'll now take you live to the scene.
Hello, Sally and Johnny. I'm here right now with Luke Barlow, one of the surviving workers from the factory fire. Luke, what was such a frightening experience like?
Well, frankly, it was terrible. I noticed some of my coworkers running around and yelling fire. There were flames everywhere. The stairs were completely blocked off, and the ladder on the second story was broken, and there was nowhere else to turn to. So I managed to jump out of the second story window. Many people weren't as lucky as I when it came so close to the ground. I sprained my ankle, but so far I'm doing fine.
Thank you, Luke, for your words. On behalf of the news station, we wish you all a speedy recovery. Now back to you.
Welcome to the morning news. As of late, due to the recent fire at the clothing factory, many workers have risen up to the petition for better safety regulations in buildings. People have demanded that workers be subjected to safe conditions upheld by codes and laws.
That's right, Johnny. Due to the large protesting from workers, many lawmakers have felt great pressure to take action and solve some of the outcry. Only time can tell us how effective their actions are. Hopefully, their new laws are able to keep people safe.
Hello to you all from here at the scene of the blaze. I'm here right now with firefighter Chad Bensington, who has several comments on the experience.
Well, this job certainly isn't easy, but in my personal opinion, those fire safety laws passed a few years ago have really helped save lives in frequent fire situations such as this one. Really, these types of things are only able to succeed as well as they do when ordinary people and civilians decide to work together for a cause they can all believe in. Without those kinds of people who are that passionate about their beliefs, these types of changes would never happen.
Thank you for your insight, Chad.
Words and actions of the ambitious rarely fall on deaf ears. Should a skilled speaker, or even an impassioned common man, have the resolve to make a change they see fit in the world, a great change will be made indeed. In situations such as the one just portrayed, the actions of a small group of individuals were enough to change laws and make protections that will go on to serve the common man and keep him safe, much to the disappointment of the greedy business owners that were willing to risk the safety of their employees for a few extra dollars in the bank. Unfortunately, not all stories end this way. The course of a movement is heavily shaped by outside factors that cannot be accounted for, and these factors often impact a movement negatively. Momentum is of the utmost importance in an uprising of these sorts, and should it be crushed before it may begin, no change will be made at all. However, if a rebellion is able to garner support from the community it attempts to protect, and the leaders of the movement stay firm in their beliefs, a movement is born that cannot be combated. Opposing an oppressor is not an easy task, but one that requires large amounts of determination, passion, and effort from those who truly believe in it. Though it may be difficult, successful movements and great leaders from the past show us that change is not impossible.